Hey guys, it's Jack here from Ginger Bets, bringing you this week's Golf Betting Insights weekly YouTube video and my best outright selections for the Sanderson Farm Championship taking place on the PGA Tour. For those of you that are new to the channel, let me give you a feel for what's coming your way. I'm going to quickly run through what I think are the key attributes to be successful this week, and I do this each and every week on the PGA Tour, and then I'm bringing you my best outright selections for you to go to war with against the bookmakers. We had a great week last week where we predicted 4 winning bets from just 6 selections at the Ryder Cup. We gave you the outright team winning bet plus the top point scorer from not just the USA team but the European team as well, and then in addition to that a joint payout where we were successful in the European wildcard market. But that's enough about the past. Let's look to the future, and this week I'm going to bring you my 4 outright selections. But before we get there, what are going to be the key attributes this week if you want to lift that trophy come Sunday evening? I'm going to whiz through these for you this week. First up, we've got driving distance. The data tells us that the distance is of huge importance this week, and I want players on my side that have got good length off the tee. Next up, greening regulation data. I want players that are hitting plenty of greening regulations. Why? Because putting, we're going to come on to it, is of huge importance, and if you're hitting greens in regulations, you're giving yourself plenty of outside looks at birdie. Third up, it's strokes gained on par 4 scoring from 400 to 450 yards, and that's because we have 6 holes that fall in that distance this week, so I want us to take into consideration that. I'm going to give you one tip. He's a player that I've put forward in my outsiders, but Sebastian Munez, he heads the field in this selection, and he's available at 66 to 1. But the fourth point, let's get onto it. It's birdie or better conversion rate. This is a low scoring event, and I want players that are dialed in and taking advantage of their greening regulation stats and rolling in plenty of birdie putts. And then finally, we've touched upon it. Strokes gained putting. You're going to have to putt well this week, or you're going to fall down that leaderboard, and you're certainly not going to lift that trophy come Sunday night. That's the reason why I've left out some of the best ball strikers in the game at the top of the market. Think Zalatorius, think Connors. I think there's better tests that lie ahead for those guys when putting isn't of the importance that it is this week on the PGA Tour. So who've I got for you for the outright selections? Well, first up, it is Sam Burns. I'm not going to tease you, but he's the headline selection. Let me tell you why. Third in 2018 here. Top 5 putter in the field across all putting surfaces. But in addition to that, his best putting comes on the Bermuda grass putting surfaces that he faces this week. And he's also an absolute worldie with the irons. So at 16 to 1 and with 8 places available at William Hill, he is the headline pick of the week and the standout selection for me. Second up, we have Charlie Hoffman. Charlie Hoffman is available at 35 to 1. He's another player that has shown consistency over the last 4 or 5 months. He puts really well on the Bermuda grass putting surfaces, and he also loves a low scoring event, and I'm happy to take a chance on Charlie at generous odds of 35 to 1 with 8 places again at William Hill. Third up is a player that I'm hoping could be inspired by the unbelievable performance shown by Shane Lowry at the Ryder Cup. Albeit he lost his singles, the fight, the determination, the passion and the energy that he showed captured the nation and if not the world that was watching. So I feel that his fellow countrymen can be inspired this week. He has 2 top 20s at this event previously. I think he's made all 4 cuts from 4, and he's available at 45 to 1 with 8 places with Betfred, and that player will be Seamus Power. And last but not least is a huge priced outsider that I'd like you to consider. He has made all the cuts at this event in the past. That's 4 from 4. He's also a player that sits 20th in my overall model, but he doesn't sit there in terms of the betting order, and he's somebody that I think will be missed by plenty. He sits in the top 20 in terms of strokes gained putting and birdies or better over the last 50 rounds on the PGA Tour on easy scoring tracks. I'll keep you waiting no longer, but available at 125 to 1. 8 places available with Paddy Power will be Adam Schenk. So guys, if you've enjoyed the content and you've picked a winner or two recently by following this, then please do subscribe on the link below. I'd be grateful to get a few more subscribers, and also you'd be silly not to sign up to the Golf Betting Insights weekly newsletter. You can get that by looking in the subscription below, gingerbets.substack.com. Get yourself over there, sign up, where you get loads of information each week free of charge. There's no sales pitch, there's no paywalls. It's free content, well researched and proven to give you winners regularly. So take advantage, sign up, share it with your friends, and pass on the word about the Ginger Bets YouTube channel and the Ginger Bets Golf Betting Insights weekly newsletter. Thank you for listening, good luck with your bets, and I look forward to speaking to you next week.